All right, guys, I'm back. Okay. See if everybody from that stream finds their way over to this stream. I don't even. It's not a Terraria stream. I don't even have time to play Terraria. I don't even know why I started this stream. I wanted that to take 30 minutes. It took an hour. Uh, Probably shouldn't even started a new stream. Just ended it for the night. But I don't know. I figure maybe Jalen wants to jump in the Discord and tell me why Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are better for the country than Trump. Jalen, I'm in the Discord. Go ahead. Jump in the Discord. Tell me why. I only got like 30 minutes, so this is just like a short little after party stream. I wouldn't be annoyed by that. Why would that annoy me? I hope that I hope it converts some people from your stream over to my stream to debate me on my stream. I don't think they'll last long. But tell your people, Jalen, tell your people don't subscribe to my channel if I'm going to say one thing that offends them in a month and they're going to unsubscribe. Tell them don't subscribe to my channel just to unsubscribe. If they want to subscribe and they hate me and they want to argue with me and disagree with me, that's fine. I love that. But don't tell them don't subscribe and then unsubscribe because they're not going to agree with anything I say, and that's fine. But I don't even want them to subscribe in the first place. I think a lot of people like see a short that they like or something and they subscribe. And then when they see the actual content from the creator, they're like, "Oh, I don't like this." And then they unsubscribe. Be clear with them. They'll probably be better off not even subscribing to the channel. Just watch. But we probably will get some new arguers, some new interlocutors. I should stop using the word argument the way I use it, because the way I use argument is not an angry. It doesn't innotate what is the word I'm looking for? Incantate in When I say argument, it doesn't mean angry or yelling, or I just use the word argument like other people would use the word rebuttal or debate or whatever. What am I saying? I don't know. But I need to change the way I say it, because when I say argument, most people hear that and they think that it means you're yelling and you're mad at each other. That's not what I mean by it. If anyone I know agrees with you, then I don't want them in my life. Do y'all have a debate and a moderator set? Yeah, Steve's gonna moderate it. 2 p.m. his time, 6 p.m. my time, 7 p.m. Jalen's time. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day, which is a Saturday, which I hope isn't during a UFC fight. I didn't even think of that, but that's fine. I can watch the fights while I'm debating. Floor wants you to join a video call. I'm in the middle of a stream. She doesn't know I started another stream. Go on Discord, Floor. I don't want them in my life. Well, I'm in your life. Yeah, May 4th, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Or no, is that right? No, Jalen's not in Eastern Time. Jalen's in Central. So it's 8 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific on Saturday, May the 4th. Be with you.
Hello, Joshua.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Chilling. I got my ordered
Like
my
a
new I ordered my new phone last night. I got paid and it was pretty much, well, I paid all my bills and stuff, but I had some spending money and I got my new phone that I've been saving for ordered, and I should get it tomorrow or the next day. And I ordered a secret rare Dragon Ball card for my Janemba deck for the tournament on the 27th.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Jalen.
Hi.
I swear Jalen knows me. How are you?
Hello. Hello, Joshua.
Hello, Jalen.
I wasn't coming on until you did your Jalen voice, and I was like, okay, I'll stop in for a few seconds. Let the original show you imitators.
I think my Jalen impression is better than an actual Jalen voice.
I don't think
Oh,
you
yeah, right.
Josh.
Yeah, right. You do the best one. You do the best one out of like the people that watch these streams.
That's true.
So what do you
You
want to
do
say?
that.
What do you want to say about what I was just talking
I
about,
guess I
Jalen?
could agree with that.
What's his viewpoints on abortion? What's Russ's viewpoints on abortion?
He's anti-pro-life. He's an abolitionist, which is instead the pro-lifers compromise a lot. They'll say the 6 weeks or 15 weeks, or maybe in the case of medical emergencies, or maybe in this blah 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 blah. His position is no abortion. Abortion's illegal. Doctors should not be performing abortions in any situation. Um, and the science bears all that out. Like in an ectopic pregnancy that you brought up last time we were talking, you just watch it, you observe it. It's never a doctor's job. Who's got all the noise?
It was a
Sweet Lord.
motorcycle, sorry.
A motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you derailed me. I don't remember what I was just saying.
He was
You were
talking
talking
about
about
ectopic pregnancy.
Oh,
I didn't bring
ectopic
that up.
pregnancies. You did bring it up like a week ago. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was Buff.
Stop confusing us black people, sir.
That was Buff.
Jeez. No, I like I said, this last whoever you was calling out, this is like one of the few times I'm going to actually agree with you on some things. You know my viewpoints on abortion.
Right, but
What is your
but
viewpoint on abortion, Jalen?
but do you believe the
it's a,
do you believe the mother should be criminalized? Or the I'm sorry. I said that wrong. The mother is not
yes.
the mother is not criminalized. The action of abortion, do you think it should be criminalized?
It's a woman's choice, but I feel it's the wrong choice.
Do you think the woman should go to jail?
When you said she should go to jail, if she wants to murder somebody, if she wants to murder a child, she should be murdered and stuff. I'm not for baby killing.
Well, I was being a little extreme with the executor thing, because
I mean, but I'm sorry, I was interrupting.
college kids have hit him with the argument that they say, "Are you pro-deaf?" And he says, or pro-death penalty. He says, "Yes, I'm pro-death penalty, but I'm anti-abortion." So he says he's not pro-life, right? And I can kind of agree with that, but also I don't know if I trust the death penalty in a crooked system. But like pro-life, I'm not pro-life. I eat meat. I'll shoot my dog in the head if he's getting too slow in a zombie apocalypse, and I'll eat him. So I'm not pro-life.
What the fuck?
What? I will.
We got a Wesley Snipes Tatsuvator in the chat stalking Josh. He called me into this stream. I'm not stalking this young man. Random.
Jalen, why you didn't accept my Facebook's request? You have
Because
Josh?
I only accept people usually on Fridays because it's only a special tradition for me. It doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense to me.
Anyway, Jalen, do you think the doctor and the woman should go to jail if they do an abortion?
Yeah.
Well, first let me give like my opinion or like my definition on abortion. I don't think abortion is like when the baby has died in the woman, like she's had a miscarry or like an ectopic pregnancy or anything like that. If somebody is choosing to murder this child, though, I mean, we all know the laws against murder, so
Right.
I firmly believe that, like, yeah, I'm very much against abortion. That's the one thing that, like, many of my liberal friends, my Democrat friends,
but you
disagree
still say
with me on.
You still say it's a woman's choice.
It is. I say it's the wrong choice. I say it's still her choice, but it's the wrong choice.
So, do you think Jeffrey Dahmer had the choice? Like, what do you? So, yeah,
Jeffrey Dahmer made the choice to murder those people, to rape those boys.
So he has a
the same
right.
way.
So you have a right to make the wrong choice.
No, and when it comes to abortion, a woman has the right to make the wrong choice. Jeffrey Dahmer,
But you don't currently, but you don't think she should have that right.
No, I don't. I think no. Hold on. I think she should have that right. I just think it's the wrong right and the wrong choice.
So you
Yeah.
think our government should give women the right to murder?
I'm not for like the whole Roe v. Wade thing and stuff. Like there were protests here in Little Rock when that was overturned, and people were asking me where I'm going to go to the protest and stuff. I'm not for baby killing. In the end, that's still killing a child. That's still
Right.
murdering a child.
But so
I don't agree with that.
But so why do you still think the women should? So see, you're not being consistent. You're saying she has the right to make that choice, but it's the wrong
Yes.
choice, and you're against it, and you think it's murder. So in some situations, you're allowed to murder if you make that choice, but it's wrong, but you have the right to do it.
I know it's a complicated stance, but that's truly what I feel.
It's not complicated. It's logically inconsistent. It's just it's a contradiction.
Well,
Wait, what do you mean, Josh? I'm a little bit lost. Like, what do you mean?
It's not. What I'm saying is what he's saying doesn't make any sense.
Right, but you were saying right now, like, but why? Why do you think so?
Because he's saying women should have the right to make the wrong choice. He doesn't agree with it.
I say it's a woman's
right. He doesn't agree with it, but it's their right to make that choice.
Right. Me as a man, I can't stop a woman from doing what she's going to do with her body.
Now, you as a man, can you stop another man from killing another man? Let's take women out of it. Do you think that men should have the right to kill other men, but it's the wrong choice, but they still should have the right to do it?
Well, what do you think about soldiers in the military? They fight and kill our enemies all the time.
I'm not pro-war. I think we should defend our borders. Self-defense is not murder.
Right. Self-defense is now if it's like a self-defense thing, then yeah, I'm for that. But if I can try to stop any evil, anybody like being murdered that doesn't deserve to be murdered, that's what I would wish. If there was a politician that was a Democratic person that was also against abortion, that's who I would mainly roll with. But sadly, that's one thing that I do agree with my party on is the legalization of abortion. People wanting to kill kids, kill babies.
But let's play devil's advocate. I'm going to play devil's advocate. So say I'm a liberal woman and I say that if I have a baby, that's going to hurt my health. It's going to hurt my social health. It's going to hurt my financial health. It's going to hurt my emotional health. I'm not ready for a baby. I can't do it. So if when a woman kills that baby, she's doing it out of self-defense.
I feel like if she has gotten pregnant, if she's done the deed to gotten pregnant and she doesn't want that child, then adopt. Not adopt, but put the baby up for adoption.
Yeah.
That baby shouldn't have to suffer.
I agree with you. I agree with you on all that, and I agree with Russell on all that. My only argument is his attack on Trump. The rebuttal I was doing is to him saying Trump supporters need to lose, Trump needs to lose. And
no, that I do agree on. That's the thing. Like I said it in
right, and that was my point, is that the liberals are gonna love this. Who's paying him to say this crap?
Yeah, you was calling him out on that. I was like, oh goodness, he's trying to start another debate with somebody.
Well, I hope
I'll be nice. I don't mind being nice. How are you all doing tonight?
Huh? Chilling.
Are you,
Good. Sitting down by the lake, listening to you too.
it's
Yeah,
raining where I'm at, so I'm enjoying all of this.
you're sitting by the lake, and we're just listening to the lake. We can't hear anything because all we hear is.
Well, I'm sorry. I hope that the wind goes away so you won't have to listen to the waves.
Hey Eva, I miss you.
Well, I
Eva,
think I think Josh, I think that what the solution is for abortion is what you said some stream ago. I can't remember which one. You said that people should be legally fit to be parents, not just to have a bunch of kids, right? Like it should be legal if you're gonna have a kid if you're poor. It should be legal if you're gonna have a kid and you cannot even sustain a home.
Yeah,
You know, I think that all that's
poor dumb
uh-huh.
people shouldn't be allowed to have sex.
I mean, I wouldn't say allowed to have sex. You know, you can't
Well, that's how
take that
babies.
away. That's in
That's how babies are made.
human nature,
Oh, it's a human right. It's a human right to have sex when you can't afford the child.
right? But then you can. But what about if you just get them on birth control that is not hormonal?
I don't believe in birth control. How about birth control is don't have sex?
Yeah, but you know that that's not gonna work though.
See, that's always that's a bad excuse. I'm sure at some point people are like, we like to eat people. And then somebody said, hey, we shouldn't eat people anymore. And they're like, well, you can say that, but you know it's never going to happen. If we change culture and we
Yeah,
change
but
the
the thing is
laws
that
over time, it will change.
but you can't change this culture anymore. This culture is far gone, Josh. It's been like that for 50 years now.
Well, that's a
It's I mean the culture is just getting worse. So you have to do something about it that is extreme, you know, like the
right. Make a
arguments
law.
were worked out
Make
back
a
in the
law that says
20s.
if you get caught having sex and you can't afford a child, you go to jail. If you're a hobo on the streets, you should not be having sex. And if you get caught having sex, you could potentially make a baby, which is going to be a burden on society, and or you're going to try to murder it. So we're going to lock you up. And then you can have gay sex in jail and you won't be making any babies. If you're that obsessed with sex when you're poor and when you're retarded, then we'll put you in jail and you can have all the sex you want in there, all the degenerate, and then you don't have to worry about making babies.
Okay, dumb poor folks.
Yeah, dumb poor folks should not be having sex. We need
I understand what
we need an IQ test before you're allowed to have sex.
celibacy for 6 years
But don't
now.
you remember being like 17 and wanting to bang everything as a
Yeah.
man?
Yeah, when I was raised in a degenerate culture where that was normal for kids to lose their virginity in high school with
Like I think that
a random first girl that would sleep with them. Yeah, if we culturally got that out of society, then that wouldn't be the norm. That's the norm
but
because we've
but
made
what
it the norm.
what Josh, these are dumb people. People are not gonna take an IQ test.
Well, they need to.
I mean, these people are obviously educated and all that, right? But do you remember being 18?
This is irrelevant. Do I remember being
Josh,
18, raised in a degenerate
you
culture? Yes, I remember that. You're not getting my point. You're hold on. No, stop talking. You're roboting. Hold on. Hold on. You're repeating. This is called a circle. This is a circle. Floor, we can't hear you. You're a robot. Stop talking.
Roboting friend.
So stop talking. Don't say anything for a second. We just went in a circle. So you said when you were 17, didn't you want to have sex? And I said yes, because I was raised in a degenerate culture where that was normal. What we have to do is change the culture
can you
to
hear
make
me
it
now?
what we have to do is change the culture to make it not normalized. And then you said, yeah, but when you were 18, you wanted to do that stuff. That was your that's the circle. I don't want to go in circles, but we really can't hear you. All we hear is waves and cutting in and out. But if you
I'm
make
not giving you a circle.
if you make a point,
After that, I gave you an example of somebody of 100 years ago.
you did exactly what a circular argument is. You gave an argument and then I responded and then you made the same argument. That's a circle. Oh my gosh, Floor, I gotta mute you or something.
Can you guys hear me better now?
No.
It's a little better.
We hear background noise and whistling and cutting in and out. You don't.
Hold on, I'm gonna move then.
No, you're outside on a walk, Floor. You can't call into a show when you're not in a quiet place and ready to actually engage in the conversation.
Jeez,
Hold on.
please, Joshua.
No, I'm running a show here, man. She doesn't get special
You're
privileges.
not running no fucking show.
I'm running a show. Watch
You're
this.
just on Discord right
Who's running a show? Look, you just got muted. Who's running what? Okay, I'll unmute.
5 p.m. Pacific time zone. What's 5 p.m. What's Pacific time? Where are you at, Stubborn One?
That doesn't make any sense, Stubborn.
Venga para acá.
Outlawing abortion,
Venga
so
para
making it illegal to murder a baby is a psyop to remove parental rights. So you think parents should have the right to murder a baby? If the government can say the child will be born, it's not the government saying the child will be born. What are you talking about? That's the most feminist liberal argument. Get your hands off our body, government. No. The government doesn't say the child is going to be forced to be born. That's what a feminist would say. The government says you're not allowed to murder. That's it. It's that simple. You're not allowed to murder a baby. What are you talking about? I think outlawing abortion is a psyop to remove parental rights. So you think parentals should have the right to abort their baby? Do you think parents should have the right to kill their 3-year-old?
Can you hear me better now?
You still cutting in and out, Floor.
Still in and out? Okay, let me go and find
Like
my
it's
other
clear,
door and
but
I'm
we
gonna
also
move.
hear like the waves or the water.
Get your hands off our body, government. It's not the government saying you're forced to have a child. That's what a feminist would argue. The government is saying you're not allowed to kill innocents. You're not allowed to kill innocent people. That's it. That's all the government's enforcing. If you do, you go to jail. Very simple.
You even disagree with Stubborn One?
Well, because that argument's inconsistent. So he's saying that a parent should be able to kill a 3-year-old. And if the government says that you're not allowed to kill a 3-year-old, then that's a psyop to remove parental rights.
Some
people say
Stubborn One can't. The abortion laws will be the jumping off point. Some people say you are killing your child if you don't want them.
If you don't vaccine.
It is. If you don't vaccine them. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but some people are stupid.
Yeah, because you should vaccinate your children to make sure that they're safe and protected.
We have laws against murdering born children. Why do we not have laws against murdering unborn children? It's that simple. It's not the government putting your hands on the mother's body and forcing her to have a child. It's the government saying you're not allowed to murder people. It's that simple.
Josh, what do you think when my friends say, "Oh, well, if it's a zygote, it's a zygote, then it doesn't count"?
I would say a zygote is part of human development, and that the majority of science agrees that life starts at conception. Any college science book that they read is going to say that life starts at conception.
I even just dumb it down and say, as soon as you find out that you're pregnant and presented with the choice to kill or let the child live.
Even before you're pregnant. Even
Yeah.
before you're pregnant, you already have a life inside of you.
Even before you're,
Uh-oh.
yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but
I think she's
I
talking
mean,
about sex,
even
ain't
before
she?
you find out, even before you find out that you're pregnant, vamos.
well, I mean,
Even before you
it's
find out that
crazy.
you're pregnant, you know.
Do you all is are
Grandma.
are babies being spontaneously conceived? Like they just pop into the womb someday? Some days, sometimes a baby just starts growing in a womb. Does that ever happen? Or is there an act that you have to
Yeah, with
do
Jesus.
right with Jesus other than Jesus?
Grandma.
There's an act that happens that leads to pregnancy, right?
Grandma.
I don't think we should have Narcan because if you do the act of shooting up heroin, you're taking a risk that you might die. And if you die from that, you deserve to die from that. In the same way, if you have sex, you might get a woman pregnant and
Yeah.
and you don't get
But
to
people make mistakes. People make mistakes.
that's
I
fine.
think doing
Do they learn from
doing
their
drugs. I-
mistakes from excusing it and making it like what do you
In terms of the Narcan, you were saying if you choose to shoot heroin, then you deserve to die.
No,
I don't like that.
I'm not saying you deserve to die cuz you shoot heroin. But I'm saying if you shoot heroin, there's a chance you could die and if you die, that's your fault.
Yeah, but yeah, it
So
is because
in the
it's a
same
stupid
way,
decision to do.
if you have sex with somebody, there's a chance they might get pregnant and then you're going to have to deal with that repercussion. You're going to have to raise that child. You don't just get to kill the child. You don't just get to take Narcan and forgive your overdose, you know. It
Buenas
makes
noches.
it makes it
Anda buscando algo.
it's like giving an
Ah.
You about to get
Ese aquí.
derailed again.
I know she always does this. I don't know why she does this. There she goes. She muted herself. She's just walking.
This is a
Floor's
an
Guatemalan
interesting.
adventures. She's walking around through Guatemala talking in Spanish to people. We don't speak Spanish here.
I love
But
Spanish. It's a beautiful language.
no, it's really funny because I was just sitting down by the lake and I can't really see anything, right? Like it's all pitch black. I can just see the towns around the lake. But as I'm looking closer, this like wood, like this little tiny boat just like pulls over to the shore and I don't have my glasses on. I was like, what the? So I got
Floyd,
up,
please
but
be
this
safe because we can't see you either. It's dark on our end, so please be safe.
What's your
look at over
opinion?
there, Jalen.
What's your
I wish you
opinion
guys
on
could
white?
actually see there. It's the lake,
Oh my
but all
god!
those lights are
All right, this is
reflected on it.
irrelevant. I only have 30 minutes. I want to talk about stuff, not talk about the
Oh my
lake.
god.
Somebody said, "What's your opinion on white pride?" It sounds gay. It sounds kind of like gay pride. Sounds very similar to gay pride. I don't think you should take pride in your whiteness. That's kind of gay.
You don't know race cars and reptiles either?
I know. No, he asked my opinion on white pride. I think it sounds gay.
Yeah, because I wanted to hear your answer. It sounds gay.
It does.
Gosh. Well, I love my black pride.
Why would you
But
take pride in the amount of melanin that you have in your skin, which is based off of where you live and what climate and equatorial region you live? It's nonsense. It's shallow. It's nonsense. And
it's okay to be white. It's okay to be
it's
white.
okay to be white. It's okay to be black. It's okay to be whatever color
Okay to
you are.
be gay.
But if you're taking pride in your race and your skin color, which what is white? It's a skin color, allegedly. I don't think I'm really white. I think I'm more like a tan beige. Um, pride in your skin color sounds gay. Sounds like a low IQ, dumb. It's not smart. Race cars and reptiles might be unsubscribing here, but that's my answer.
Hmm.
I don't think any pride is good. Pride comes before the
I
fall.
think that it has to do that it has to do with the colonizations. I think that it has to do with that because for some reason white people were invading everybody, and they were the ones who were able to invade a lot of the majority
It's
of.
not about skin color.
Yeah.
It's about their culture and what it's about their culture and where they're from and
Right,
how
but
they
it
were
just
raised.
happens.
It
It
has
just
nothing to do
happens
with
that they
skin
were
color.
white, so it's gonna make a
Cause,
psychological
cause,
impact into the humanity and think, oh, we white
because
were
the
supreme. I'm not saying
cultures,
that it's true,
because the cultures where white people were different. We were we raised our kids
but they
differently.
still
We
like I
focused on
understand that, but they
learning.
still conquer. Like they still conquer people.
Yeah,
Like they still conquer a lot of
yeah,
places. So
yeah.
therefore, it's gonna give you the illusion that because they're white, they're better, right? And that we should be proud of it. I'm not saying
It's
it's
not.
true.
It's not about. Yeah, it's not about the white skin color. It's about the culture that. It's about the culture and how we were raised and the ideologies and the beliefs and things like that. It has nothing to do with the skin color. Your skin color is just pigment and melanin based off of where you are equatorially. That's all your.
Race cars and reptiles. What is white pride to you?
Well, he didn't say he supports it. He just said, "What's your opinion on it?"
You know, I just want to know what it is for him.
If you want to end abortion, make it illegal to harvest or sell any biological materials without their secret medical market. They'd have no reason to push abortion on stupid people. I don't agree with that, stubborn one. I think that stuff came later. Originally, it was a eugenics. It was part of eugenics. It's about population control. It's about uh, and I'm not. When I did my show about eugenics, I made it pretty clear that a lot of eugenics is kind of on point. But instead of murdering all the dumb, poor people, we just make it illegal for dumb and poor people to have sex. If you get caught having sex and you're dumb and poor, then you go to jail. And then that's how you control the population of dumb, poor people. You don't kill dumb, poor people. You just stop them from having sex. It's that simple. And it's not very simple. It's it's probably really hard to do, but the solution to stopping the spread of dumb poor people is not killing dumb poor people. It's stopping dumb poor people from reproducing and making more dumb poor people.
I just realized
Yeah,
you do have a show running right now.
Huh?
This was a private conversation.
What?
I thought this was a private conversation. I just realized you do have a show going. This is your show, Josh. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
I am running a show. This is a show. What the heck?
deduct 10 points from Floor.
No, I only have 10.
She's gonna be
Floor loses.
negative 1,000 points.
Man, you should have told me. I wouldn't have put the waves and stuff. Now I feel bad.
CNN says everyone here right now is dumb and poor. Yeah, but CNN's not going to be in charge in this
Hey,
government.
you know what I heard today about CNN? That they have already a show pre-run for when the world ends, and they have a song already picked out, and they're gonna play it all over the TVs and internet whenever the world ends.
If it weren't for dumb poor people, stubborn one, then CNN wouldn't exist.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that I sort of agree with stubborn one about like this the heritage thing. What he says, I think people should that heritage statement. I'm surprised I'm agreeing with him,
Yeah,
or possibly agreeing.
I'm
with
not
him.
a racist. I don't believe in race.
I believe you are racist.
I think skin color is just pigment and melanin that has to do with how many generations you spent in a certain equatorial line, latitude and longitude, climate.
We will not be talking about racism right now. We will wait until May 4th because I know there's so many things you finally have wanted to say to me about that topic.
No, I'm just giving you little tidbits of what you got to deal with because I don't think you're ready.
I don't think you're ready, but I'm excited. I don't think you're ready on that. I want to ask about since we're talking about abortion, have you ever met somebody that's had an abortion?
I think a girl had one of my abortions, possibly. I don't know for sure, but uh,
Oh,
yeah, that's probably
Did-
one.
did-
I don't know that for sure, but I know I was sleeping with a girl, and then and then she says, "I need to get an abortion. I need some money for an abortion." I couldn't give her money for the abortion, and then we kind of split up after that. She stopped talking to me, and
you
but
wanted to keep talking to somebody that was gonna kill your child?
Oh my God, Josh, you better not pop out with a child out of nowhere.
but um she was also kind of a hoe, so I'm not 100% sure it was mine, but I know she was with me more than anybody else at the time, the way the times line up, but she was also a hoe, so she might have been doing other stuff. So I don't know for sure that it was mine, but I couldn't pay for it. I said, I don't have money. And also, I wouldn't pay for it anyway. Um, but yeah. And that's one of the reasons I'm against it, is because it's the only time where uh women talk about women's rights, and like, what about a woman's never gonna know what it's like to have her kid killed legally by the other spouse or by the other person.
Mm.
Like,
Mm.
a man could get a woman pregnant, and maybe he's been trying his whole life to have a child, and he gets a woman pregnant. She could just go murder his child without his permission, and it's legal and it's encouraged. And the doctor's going to do it with a smile on his face and get paid for it, while you're murdering that man's child and he has no say about it. A woman's never going to know what that's like. So,
Uh, that actually happened to one of my best friends. And that sort of put a strain on our like friendship and
because
stuff. And
I promise, if she
oh,
gave birth and I murdered the child, I would go to jail.
you would go to jail.
Yeah. But if I get her
Uh,
pregnant and she murders my child, I just got to deal with it. It's her
She
right.
gets praised for it.
She gets celebrated for it. Celebrate, shout your abortion.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm a liberal, so I'm sure I've met more people, but I definitely know one person that's had an abortion, and like it's so weird for me to like be around her. When I have to be around her, I try to like keep the peace, even though I don't really respect her. I don't respect her decision, and
Right.
All right, well, I gotta
it's
go. I gotta go. I gotta end the stream. I gotta go to work.
all right. But this was a good conversation.
Yep. All right.
All right, be safe.
Later, guys. Have a good
All
night.
right. See you.
See you, Floor. I don't know if she heard me say see you, but all right, guys. I made my little video. I made my little rant. That was cool. I gotta go. I gotta head out. Gotta go to work. Tomorrow night, maybe a short stream before I go to work, but Saturday night is UFC 300. It's a big night, boys. It's a big night. Saturday night, UFC 300. We got like 4 championship fights in one night. It's gonna be lit. I think Oliveira's fighting. Oh man, I don't have the fights pulled up in front of me, but big fight card on Saturday. Saturday night, UFC 300 pay per view. It's gonna be epic. So I'll definitely see you Friday night. I don't know about tomorrow night. Maybe a little short gaming stream or something, but definitely Friday night. Definitely Saturday night, fight night. I will talk to you guys later though. God bless. Have a good night. We out. Peace.